Guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you as my previous subscribers. Welcome back to the channel. So for today's video in particular, we're going to be talking about and discussing the revival of an Inkling. Now, I have no idea what it means, but if you have been with me for quite a while, you may have remembered that in my psychic channeling book, it mentioned the word Inkling throughout the entire time that I was psychically channeled while I was writing with permanent ink. But today's spirits like, Chris, you got to do this video. You got to do these videos in this order. So I'm going to read you the audio and order in which these videos are to be done. And then I'm going to resume doing your subscriber-based question video. So if you want to go ahead and drop your question, go to the community post and drop it in the most recent community post and drop the question there, and I will do it in the order in which it came. But we just got done doing a video called The Fall of Britain, The Death of a King, which is a phenomenal video. It really is highly informative. So if you have not done so, go ahead and check that video out. It's really good. A lot of you guys have said you really enjoyed it. So it's definitely a little bit different, but this was submitted not by me. This was not a submission or a questionnaire by one of you guys. This was actually topic chosen by Spirit, and I'm going to go over the list of topics that they want me to cover, so definitely expect these videos to come out and be released, and then I'm going to start hitting your subscriber-based question once again. But we already covered the fall of Britain, the death of a king. It released last night. We are now going to be doing this video, which is the revival of Inkling. The next video talks about the death to America. Yes, that's right, death to America. And then we finish off with the last one, the last submission by Spirit, and they were like, okay, we need to have you start talking about the fall of Trump, but ... And so those are the videos that's going to be coming out, so definitely stay tuned for those. I had no idea what we were expecting. I don't really know what the topic of any of these videos, but I do want to be able to give you those topics just in case you want to understand, because everything that Spirit lets me do is in the order in which it's supposed to come. So anyway, without further ado, this video intro is way too long. This is Wednesday, August the 6th at 1:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as and when I'm recording this video. If you want to help out the channel grow, you can do so by liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting the bell icon, engaging with the content, sharing this video with others. Really help boost the algorithm here on this YouTube channel. This video is just for entertainment and for educational purposes only. And if you want to be notified and stay in the loop when I do post and upload, do not worry. Go into the description or the comment section below and follow my Blue Sky account and my Facebook group. I will personally notify you when I do post and upload, even when I go live and stuff like that. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's just begin. I don't like long intros, neither do you. Let's just get on with this, because we have a lot to get through today, and I have no idea what we're walking into. Okay, so let's see. We're going to take my original psychic channeling book. Let's take a look and see the word Inkling. Let's see where it comes from. Before we opened up this video, this specific recording, I accidentally was shuffling this card from last night's video with the death of Britain. I mean, the death of the king. And the moon card came up upright, which means that this information that's in this video is about information that's hidden. So the revival of an Inkling could be indicating intuition. It could be indicating what we always knew, what people have told us wasn't real. That could be what this is indicating. I don't really know the context yet, but we're going to find out today, finally, what Inkling means. So, let's see. Here. Alright, so we have here channel messages at 2:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on December the 31st of 2024. You kind of see that here. And it says here, here, the world you seek will be met with diversity and adversity. Love all that will be, can be, and should be. The world will transform into matters of ilk. Thy truth shall be open. Happy New Year. May you rest solely. The world will transform. Please be prepared as you yourself will change. Right? So let's see. Let me see if I can find Inkling in this. Okay, that's really the Inkling, what's also known as elk, which is I-L-K. But it could be spelled two different ways. Okay, let me see if I have it in here. This is a blind reading again, because like I said, I have no idea what Spirit means by any of this. That's the beauty of doing stuff like this, because you get to be with your people and you get to explore and try to break it down, like decode the messages of the spiritual realm. It's like, what's that thing, Jonas? that guy who goes into like South America or something like that, and he starts trying to decode Asian culture and try to break the messages like that. That's what we're doing on the channel. And I really love that for us because it really brings us all together as a community. It brings us to the best part of what we can be and who we are. I feel like I'm missing a book here. In the face of love. In the face of love. Okay, so we have a book here. Okay, so I'm going to read it to you. This was recorded on December the 22nd, 2024. Okay, it was channeled at 12:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's called The Life of the World. And this is the book, right? So this is channel messages from me. Alright, so it says here, hold the world in your palm, for that you will experience all that will ever be. Have confidence in knowing peace will prevail when all is said and done. The truth of the world will never be found by those you follow, but instead from those you least expected. Whereas some of you will find it in yourself, but that I've given you everything you needed to succeed. Life is not about trust, but rather about truth. If only you can harness it, and when you do, you will be set free. We all came here to serve a purpose. We all came from different timelines to be here. In a similar fashion to your likes of NATO, we share our truth, and in that to find our very own truth. There is never a right and wrong, but instead truth versus valor, truth versus evil, truth versus truth, and most importantly, truth versus oneself. Have faith in you so that others may do so too. Joy shall reign as long as you choose to believe. So believe, I know you can. It ended on 12:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on December the 22nd, 2024. If you want to screenshot this and read this on your own time, feel free to do so. I also am getting pulled to another book, so we're going to read that in a minute. And then we're going to do it into the tarot card portion of today's video. But this was channeled on January 9, 2025. The channeling started at 2:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it was called In the Face of Love. Okay? Kindness graced the planet in a way not yet imagined, a view not yet foretold. A life, if you will, of kindness that shall be instilled. Joy and prosperity shall reign, for that the age of hope had come. Cause in the face of adversity, we manage to find truth and valor in all things that can and will be. A life yet to be beholden by those who seek the fifth dimensional realm. May you not forget the experience here on earth, or you will be doomed to repeat it in your new reality. You will soon find yourself back where you started if you choose to not heed the warning. Peace shall swallow those who consume them. Prosperity cannot be found by those with wishes, but rather by those who have nothing but rich experiences. For that you can, excuse me. Okay, excuse me. For that you can't take anything with you, but money is the only of the physical. Okay, so it's saying here that you could take anything with you after you die, but money is only of the physical. You cannot take money. You cannot take that with you. Appreciate the world around you, for that you created it in your own likeness and image. For that peace may reign in your heart, for however long you choose to love without fail. The timeline jump has already started, and you are already late. Better than never, some of you lived like to say. And I suppose that to be true. We've been expecting you. Welcome home. Excitement is upon us. Hope stands by us in guard, while serenity tranquilizes all that can and will ever be. Manifest now so that you can reap the world that you so seek. A woman will come to grace the land of which you call home. A sense of boundless serenity, may you choose the portal jump, for that is what is best for you. Are you ready to die? so you yourself can and will be reborn in the timeline that you seek. May you understand the complexities of cell worlds, so that pure happiness may grace the land as does your face. Peace will come where you call. You cannot accept. You cannot accept being reborn after the minification you've taken as you chose to. You can come back to help in the spiritual of that of the physical. We leave that up to you. Transition so that we can meet you. We are expecting you. End of channel on January 9, 2025 at 2:35 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the ending really talks about how it says here, may you understand the complexity of cell world, so that pure happiness may grace the land as does your face. It's saying here that there's a lot more to be hopeful for than to be scared of. That going on the other side is not scary. It shouldn't be, but you've been fed to be scared. You've been fed to be misled, to be misguided, so that you can be easily controlled and be easily manipulated. And the spirit world is saying that you don't need to be scared. There's nothing to be scared on the other side, right? If you are scared, it's just saying here that there is another way through, that the Egyptians in particular spoke about the afterlife. But all the afterlife is, according to what it says here, is the afterlife is just you quantum jumping to a different timeline in a world where you are alive and not dead. You may be dead in this reality, but you can quantum jump to a reality of your choosing. And that's why he's saying to think with positivity, to manifest the best outcome for you. So when that does happen, you can wake up and from that slumber of sleep, and all it is that this moment right now will be your dream. This will just be a dream. It'll feel so lifelike, but you will wake up in a reality in which you really wanted to live in. Not this reality, because this reality is your reality now. But eventually there's going to come a point in time where you're going to wake up, and this will no longer be your reality. This will be something else. This will just be a dream. Something that feels real. Something that once was, but no longer is. And that's the beauty of this. This really is beautiful, really well done. Really well done. Then I have one more book I want to show you, and then we're going to start today's video. And this is really cool, because this is the book. It's called The Universe. And there is no better book than this specific book. And it's because my YouTube channel is called Celestial Chris Tarot. That's all about the universe, the world, and how things are connected. This is the universe. Right? This is all things connected. Right? This is, in hindsight, looks like a textbook, but a textbook of knowledge, a textbook of truth. And then you see in the center, ironically, there's the eye. And look at all those things spinning. Looks like the angel, right? The way the angel actually looks. So, let's take a look. Let's see what this book says here. So this was recorded on December the 17th, 2024 at 11:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This was actually the channeling that I was being told to read to you guys. This was actually my first psychic channeling too. We have here Truth of Death. Beyond the veil lies a story once told yet forgotten. A truth yet forgotten by time. Man knew the truth about death for centuries, but gaslighted their own kind into believing something else. Death is not the end, what the start of a new. A world so similar, but yet so different. Life after death does not end, but rather starts. A portal of time can be adjusted here. It's where your manifestation and intuition came from. For that you have lived it already. You cannot die for that you are already dead. You can only simply become reanimated and alive once again. For that, be not afraid for that you lived every outcome. You can only gain more knowledge after death, beholding wisdom. No more waits for you after passing, as they themselves have a path to lead. Do not call upon the dead for that you awoke in evil. The person you are seeking is no more. They are not the same since death, because they are the mere essence of an empty vessel. Seek guidance from you, and only you. To death do you part. May you live a fruitful one. We are very We are the very creation of Egypt. Our story is not over, but begun. Ra represents all that is and will be. Truth will be revealed how the rich got wealthy off of death. A portal, if you will, to the past through the death. Okay, excuse me. The truth will be revealed how the rich got wealthy off of death. A portal, if you will, to the past through death, if you can seek it. There is no such thing as good or evil, just human thought. You cannot be punished for that you lived all lives, from ruler to baker to killer. No such thing as evil, just purpose. God does not choose your fate. You do. You are the harshest critic, so be kind or else you will suffer. Dream big so that others don't do it for you. You can and will survive. I know you can. Just believe that you are in control for once, not me, and all will be seen. December 17, 2024 at 11:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In case you want to go ahead and screenshot this. Okay, and I'll show you the other page before this, in case you are interested. It's very interesting, like now you realize how all these different things that were recorded in data at different times all blend into one another. It's actually pretty cool. I didn't really realize how much they have all linked together in some capacity. It's actually pretty cool. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's begin. What is the revival of the Inkling? What is the Inkling? And what does it mean? And that's what we're going to find in today's video. And actually, my eye just got drawn to this, which is manifesting live your dream life, right? And it says here, manifest. I was being told to look at this for you guys. And this is actually, believe it or not, a very new book. Okay, Spirit Angel, tell me, what is the revival of the Inkling? What does it mean? Okay, so it means this. That's what it means. It means strive always for progress, not impossible perfection. It says here, sometimes a job change is a step on the way to somewhere else, but not the destination itself. You may be clear about where you want to be, but the process isn't yet obvious. Manifest the next step and following one will bring clarity. Okay, so that brings us a little bit more information about what that means. And yeah, okay. Spirit Angels, tell me, what is the revival of the Inkling, and why is it so important for you to tell me I need to talk about this with my subscribers today? What is the revival of the Inkling? Okay, so I'm hearing in my my right ear, which is my clairaudient ear, and they're saying that one must live in their own truth to understand what it means to revive your Inkling. The Inkling just means your own internal compass, your own internal guidance system, whatever way you want to put it. We have the Six of Wands here. The Six of Wands is your progress, where you want to go in life, where you want to see yourself being, what's your direction, what's your purpose, who are you? That's what the Six of Wands is saying here. Once you come to this understanding, once you start asking the complexities and the questions that you have always pondered on, it's saying here the King of Swords. It's saying that once you understand that, you stand your ground, you sit, you relax. You do it. You meet the universe halfway, but you need to be able to move and meet the universe halfway. You need to set the intention clearly and obviously and tell the universe what you want. And then just sit. Just sit. And act as if you already are. You put the work in, right? You manifested, you told the universe what you wanted. Then all you have to do now is just sit and let it come to you. Let it come to you. Don't choose it. Don't force it. Let it come to you because you already are. Believe and tell yourself that you already are whatever it is that you are telling yourself, whatever you want out of this world, because you will become it. You will be that. And the next card that follows is the Eight of Cups reversed. Eight of Cups reversed is saying here, some of you guys are actually impatient. Maybe some of you guys have done this before, I'm actually getting. Specifically, a lot of you guys did this on money. for some reason, this has to do with money for a lot of you guys. What Spirit is saying is that money, again, it cannot be something that you can take with you. This may be the commodity in which we use to define what we call rich. But they're saying that there's so many things that are considered truly rich. Things that you could take with you, like memories and experiences, happiness, maybe eating food that maybe you otherwise don't have the luxury. Sometimes the richness doesn't come from money itself, but the experiences that you create with what you have. That's what they're saying here. They're saying that, patience is everything, yes. But you also need to allow yourself to feel and be in the energy, in the moment of what you want to become. Some of you guys have given up too early right before it happened. And therefore you wonder why it never happened, because you left too early. Because you were never really in it 100%. You were only in it 75%. You need to put 100% in. The universe will give you back 100%. But you need to be in it to win it. Whether you've had the best way to put it really is fake it till you make it. Right? That's the best terminology I can use here. Because the card that also comes in is the Empress reversed. Just understand that things also need to be met spiritually. I feel like some of you guys are thinking methodically. Some of you guys are thinking about the materialistic, those aspects, the masculine side, what the masculine desires, but you also need to balance this out with the feminine. You need to balance out the masculine and the feminine urges. You need to understand not what I want in this world, but what is best for me. And when you do that, when you start to come to this realization of mind, body, spirit, and soul, right? You become aligned with yourself. You become aligned with your spiritual sense. You become aligned with your masculine and feminine in unity. And therefore, you'll be able to access the psychic realm. You'll be able to access the spiritual realm. You'll be able to be one. You'll be able to be unified. And you'll be able to create anything your heart desires, because it's not with the intention of only satisfying one urge over the other, but it's rather satisfying the urge of the collective, but also the individual and sense of self. And here you have is, don't be greedy. This is the four petals here. Don't be greedy. If things come your way, allow it. If somebody asks for help, show them the way. Don't give them your wishes, but show them the way how you did it. Show them how you did it. So for example, the best way I could explain it to you is that if somebody's like, I wonder how you did this. How were you able to get a new house? How were you able to get a car with the income you currently make? But you manifested this. You brought into this. They're saying that don't hide manifestation, because it would only backfire your intent. Because it will bring a good intention into a bad intention. Instead, Spirit is saying to teach people, show people how to be in alignment with Spirit, how to be in alignment with the universe, how to be in alignment with your manifestation, your goals. And if you can do that, you're not only rewarding them, but you're also rewarding yourself, because it really furthers and hones down why you deserve this, why you deserve so much happiness, why you deserve so much joy and so much peace and so much serenity and all those things. You can only get that when you have good intentions, when you are willing to help others, because it's not about the race to see who is better than the other, but it's a race about helping each other. Like, there doesn't always have to be this energy, this feeling that, you have to be getting something out of this. Sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes being a good person is the most rewarding experience you can get. That is the most richest experience you can get. Being kind to others is rich. It may not come with money. It may not bring you much, but it brings you good karma. Like, sometimes good karma pays it forward. And here you also have this Knight of Swords. Also saying as well to use this manifestation to take down those who are greedy, to destroy those who abuse the system to hurt others. They're saying to use what imagine a world with the destruction of those who are greedy, for those who are withheld the money, the finances, the gold, and aspiration to not help others. Like, for example, it talks about the riches. Right? It talks about in these books how the rich people, the rich, got wealthy off of death. How they use time and manipulation to get wealthy. But they didn't use it to help the collective. They used it to benefit themselves. This is slowly saying here to imagine and manifest a world where everybody is in it together. There is no one person benefiting at the expense of somebody else. When instead, why can't we live in a universe and a world where we all can be in unity and just be happy? Right? There's no reason for human suffering. There is no reason for this. And here you have, come bring the tower. The world changes due to your perspective, your ability to understand that, hey, listen, the world doesn't have to be like this. I can manifest into a different timeline when my time comes. I can manifest a world where these corrupt people fall. These people who use manifestation as a goal to get to where they want to go, but don't help people with the good intention, that they fall. But the people with good intention, they rise. And this is the star. This is the equilibrium. This is taking what once was and pouring it on those who need that water, who need that replenishing, who need that refresher. And because of this, it's no longer about the hereditary. This is beyond the physical at this point. It's saying that to understand that there's a lot more to this life that life can offer you than what you originally think, what your mindset has been telling you, what your mindset has limited you to. There is so much more that life can offer you, and so don't get limited. Don't become limited. Instead, embrace every version. Embrace you. Embrace your wholeness. Accept the shadow and the light. Because the only way that you can truly manifest in its truest and purest form is you must be in one with the shadow. You must accept the darkness within you. You must accept the light within you. And together, they will be the best allies. They will bring you a sense of common sense, a sense of understanding, a sense of peace, a sense of serenity. Because you have learned what it meant to be dark, and you accepted that that is what reality is. But you also accepted that there can also be light. And you also accepted that. And therefore, you can use that light to be able to bring goodness to the darkness. Because not all dark things are bad. But it doesn't also mean that all good things are good either. There needs to be that equilibrium. Sometimes having both can serve you well, rather than only having one. And is there anything else, Spirit? I'm also getting information for some of you guys as well. You guys are obsessed with this crystal. This is the fluorite crystal. I feel like some of you guys actually have this in your room. The color does not do it justice based on the, what do you call it, the video. But the lighting, it does not do it justice, but it's gorgeous. It's nice and rich, it is beautiful and smooth, but it also has a rough side. I want to point it to you for a minute. I want you to close your eyes. I just want you to be one with fluoride. Be one with this universal. Right? Look how green it is. Look how beautiful it is. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Let me actually do you a favor. I'm trying to light through it. Look at this. Right? You can see the beauty in this. Because life is more than what you think. Life can be beautiful. You just have to know where to look. And also for some of you guys, obsidian is also an obsession with you. And for some of you guys, you have an obsession with a bear. I feel like some of you guys may have had a cousin or a sibling or somebody who was small. I feel like somebody's small in your life and they have passed away. But there was a little bear with them, and specifically with a little crown. And there was a little bear. Whether it was somebody who was nicknamed the bear or somebody who looks like a little bear or they had a toy bear, whatever it is, there was something here that was very significant to you. And Spirit is saying that they're using this video to speak to you. This is a message for you. Alright, is there anything else, Spirit? Okay, no, they're saying that they really like this video, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Until next time, I'll see you guys soon. This was definitely not what I expected, but definitely something that Spirit wanted to talk to you guys directly, because if you understand, you resonate with the messages in this video, this is a message for you. Alright guys, thank you, I love you. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, see you next time.